Alright, what is up you beautiful people, and welcome back to another Direct Strike Weekly Brawl tier list benchmarking with Fenix. So it looks like this brawl we got Mercenaries, we got Void, which reduces sight range, and we got Bountiful, which makes double income. Alright, on Refineries, that's pretty good. Okay, so Mercenaries here just gives us access to these hybrid, single use hybrid, and Void makes it so that units can't see as far as they normally would. That's actually very interesting, because that might make melee units slightly better than they used to be. Simply because they aren't as likely to get shot up. Well, not aren't as likely, but like they won't take as much heavy aggro by comparison. But looks like our zealots here are just gonna. Okay, there's a vulture mine here somewhere. Oh, okay. Oh, the vulture mines can't see as far, so they're not as good. So there's a Raynor in the first position here. And I think I'm against Mensk. Oh boy, that might be really bad for me. I don't know if I can contest a Mensk here. Holy. There's double Raynor, and then there's a Mensk. Well, that looks like it's going to be a spicy matchup here. Okay. What's Mensk going to do against me? He's probably going to kind of try and go shock divisions. Menk's Air Force doesn't really exist. So I can probably take advantage of the large amounts of HP on my legionaries for now, and I'm gonna go grab a Caldalis here. Ooh, no, I can't grab Caldalis. I want to auto gas because with Bountiful you just want to have money. Interesting, but we'll see what I'm gonna do here against Menks. I'm gonna just have a look at what their comp is here. Let's see. Oh my god, we took a lot of damage here. Okay, more Zerglings here. I think Caldalis could be able to just easily cut our way through this here. But Menks Zerglings here just don't stand a chance against us. But I think Menks is probably going to scale up to something else. And what that something else is, I don't quite know. Oh my god, Raynor Bio here coming in. Okay, so I'm going to grab a Caldalis here. There we go. Give ourselves a nice Caldalis. And then there we go. I'm going to put Caldalis like kind of off to the side because I don't want him taking too much aggro. There we go. And then we got a Han and Horner ally, and we also have a Mensk ally. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Like, I feel like this week's Brawl just like makes it so that longer range units aren't as good. So I feel like siege tanks and all that stuff aren't going to be too worrisome. I don't like the fact that our Han and Horner has built absolutely nothing besides that one Deimos Viking. I'm a little sussed out by that. Oh, but I am eating a lot of spider mines here. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Let's see. Caldalis here getting shot up here. I don't like those spider mines. They're hurting us really bad here. And I don't think I have any way to get around it. And that's our cannon here. The thing is, though, like, I have to face tank the spider mines, and I don't quite like it. I feel like we can totally go. I want to greed really hard here, but I don't think I can. Like, we don't have the breathing room to greed right now. Because, like, look at that. They're aggressively rushing down our Nexus right now. We have to put out units here, and if we don't, like, we're going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Let's see here. We should be able to take care of those vultures quite nicely here. There we go. But the spider mines are just gonna destroy my entire unit here. And these hybrid are just gonna they're gonna tank for a little bit, but that's about it. Man, this is tough. Super aggressive opponents. My allies are building big units rather than building more of them, I guess. And my ally here has just been auto-gassing too, which is fairly interesting. Alright, let's go. We'll see. By the way, guys, you guys are new here to my channel, and you guys enjoy Direct Strike content, be sure to watch this video until the end, because there is going to be a tier list at the very end of who I think is going to be good this week and who I think is going to struggle a little bit this week. So yeah, be sure to go and check that out. It's going to be like the latter half of this video here, so I'm going to see if I can grab my cannon. No, I can't grab my cannon. Alright, well, I have no detection here. I'm gonna have to rely on my allies here to scan. That's not an allied scan. That is super bad here. Jesus, okay. We're in desperation mode here. By we, I mean, I feel like I am. I'm gonna try and just throw out as much hybrid as possible here. I want to get that tier 2. But I also want to get Talus here. I need that observer, but the issue is my observers also have reduced range. So I think maybe stealth units. I feel like Lurkers might be very good. Like Lurkers have less range, but they're also stealth. So like enemy observers, like anything that has stealth, I feel like might do pretty nicely this week. I don't know. We'll see. But I feel like that's what is gonna be up here. I'm gonna get the debilitation system. I know I probably should have hit tier 2 a little earlier and gotten like big Fenix. But I just felt like I needed to pressure forward here because my team here was just really struggling. But I think we're stabilizing. Oh, Legionaries, don't do that. Legionaries, please stop. You're hurting me. Kaldalis especially. Oh, if Kaldalis crashed into this wave, he would literally slaughter them all. I think if anything, what I need to do is I need to get some. I need to get Praetor Fenix in his Praetor suit, just to get him to dive right in there and do his big spin move and let him eat all those spider mines. I think I need to get that out here right away. So let's see. I'm gonna try and tempo some hybrid here now. I just need the monies. All right. This hybrid is the best to build if you're just trying to get money. And here we go. All right. So I'm still just okay. So there's a siege tank here. Raynor with the fast siege. That's gonna be quite good against all these Daedalus Vikings. Daedalus Vikings are not exactly the best choice here against all these Marauders. But that's okay, I guess. I don't know. My allies are just doing their thing. Let's see. Thundering Charge, Praetor Fenix here should be able to blow everything to pieces here. I forgot to buy an Observer, but my Adepts are going to be able to take care of it. Oh, actually, no, there's a Raven there. Okay. I'm going to buy an Observer here. Fenix here just ain't doing too hot, though. Next is just going for, like, hella boys. And the only way I can beat hella boys, especially like in this form. Oh yeah, this Ultralisk has no splash, so that's the right idea, but didn't read the fine print, I guess. I guess nowhere does it say that Manx's Ultralisks don't have splash, besides like in the patch notes or something like that. Alright, well I'm gonna try and get some more Adepts here. I feel like what I need is probably Colossi, but we are so far behind that I think I just gotta push forward here. I gotta push forward units that don't take bonus damage from siege tanks either. And so in this case, my Legionaries should be fine. Oh, that guy didn't get spawned out, but that's okay. Let's see here. I have an Observer here. Should be able to take down those Banshees at the very least. I do bonus damage to light units here. Alright, Daedalus Vikings helping me take out all those units here. My Legionaries are dead. But Daedalus Vikings should be able to hold the line here, at least to some... Nope, they were just not able to. There's too many boys. Manx Bio is always going to be really good. And as you can see here, just raw Manx Bio is just so powerful here. The Aegis Guards should be able to mess these guys up really nicely, though. Oh, but their stim is out. When they're out of stim, they don't really do so hot. As you can see here. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Do they have detection? They don't have oh, they have Raynor for detection, but that's about it. I'm gonna try this out here. I'm gonna get some Consciousness Awakening, get some cloaking modules here. I think there's enough Daedalus Vikings here that they're actually able to just tank the tanks quite nicely. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. But the reduced range on Daedalus Vikings are really gonna hurt them here. Boom, boom. And the thing is, like, the invisible disruptors should be kind of helpful, especially because like they'll recharge their blast. Oh my god, my Legionaries are just playing collect the spider mines. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Ooh, Talus here getting off a big bounce of damage here. I think, you know what I need more? I just need more Adepts, I think. Okay, we're gonna be able to make a comeback here, but it's not an easy one. I'm gonna see if I can put a sentry over here. And then I'm just gonna slap down some more glories to the Daylon here. But if anything, I'm probably just gonna stick to Fenix Bio or Fenix gateway, I guess. It's not really bio, Phoenix gateway. Like, my one disruptor here has 21 kills. Holy. Now that is a hero disruptor here. 21 kills, this one. This one has 13. Mostly Zerglings, though, but you know what? Zerglings are better than nothing. Okay, so it looks like we're able to stabilize here. The Deimos Vikings should be able to help clean house. Because the thing is, like, when you have this many, like, small boys here... Oh my god, Deimos Vikings, just make it so they don't land. That's what you gotta do. You gotta make sure they don't land. Let's see. How are we doing here? As long as Talus can close the line against the LMG boys, we should be able to do fine here. Oh, the Disruptor here is not seen. Look at that. And this Disruptor surviving is going to be huge. And never mind, they see it over here. Alright. Alright. Let's see. I don't want to get air. I don't think Immortals help us out in any way. So I'm not going to buy them. They might be good against the Flame Boys, but like honestly, I think I just need more glories to the Daylam. I need more Daylam glory. This Raynor is the only guy who's building a stack. At the end of the day, that's not really too dangerous here. We're just like one gas behind, kind of. Let's see. Oh no, but those tanks there took up most of those Deimos Vikings. But most of my units don't take bonus damage from the tanks, so that is good news. Alright. Alright, we got our bounces here. I swore I saw 3 Disruptor explosions here, which is very strange. Let's see. The boys here are actually just going to annihilate my Adepts here. I don't want to buy Colossus, but I think I might have to. I'm going to see if I can just get more floating Disruptors here, because I feel like the Disruptors are doing quite a good job. So I'm going to buy some Disruptors here. I feel like they'll be better. Because if I buy Colossi, Manx, all he has to do is buy like 1 or 2 Sky Furies, and I just get shut down entirely. Like it's just, it's like it's not even a contest in terms of how badly I get shut down here. Put down our sentry over here. There we go. I'm gonna send all those hybrid because we're just desperately trying to hang in there. Haunted Horner really needs to like decide whether or not he wants to keep the Deimos Vikings grounded or in the air. Because like right now, like they're just doing a bit of both, and it's not really helpful. Let's see. Come on, boys. Oh, thunderous charge! Boom! Big explosions there, but it doesn't look like it hit. I had another sentry shield here, but it looks like we're able to decimate at least most of the units here. The LMG boys here are just trying to hang in here. Alright. There we go. There we go. I think the Disruptors are honestly doing quite a lot of work here, so I'm just going to buy more Disruptors, I think. My Adept front line is basically complete here. I've got like a really strange bevel going on, so I can fit my Disruptors here. But I need them to take care of the tanks for sure. I don't think I can handle the tanks. I don't want to build Immortals, because Immortals don't... I actually want to say they don't perform in this situation. Like, they get crushed quite easily by Raynor. Especially with the Raynor tanks, too, because they're also armored units. Yes, they do more damage to the tanks, but I feel like this way, especially with, like, the Legionaries, tanks don't have too much range this week around, so, like, I feel like we're in the clear here. And my Disruptors are messing up Manx's front line in a way that's just, that's just brutal. My Legionaries are just charging forward here. My squad of Adepts are just going in there. Let's see, Raynor's front line is getting butchered here, but he's got a lot of tanks in the back line, which means we just need to match him. We just need more floating balls of death, boys. And because they're stealthed, like, I mean, Raynor doesn't care about detection, I guess, but the tanks will have a harder time at just like being able to spot things. Aegis Guards are in the bunker. It's a good sign when the Aegis Guards are hitting the bunker, boys, because Aegis Guards melt armored units like they are nothing. I'm gonna grab one of these guys here, and I'm gonna go tier 3 here so I can level up my guys a little bit better. Our Haunted Horner has literally just built pure Deimos Vikings, and it has paid off because we managed to survive the early game. If we didn't survive the early game, it was actually like probably one of the worst things we could have done here. Ooh, Flame Boys here. Gotta get diced up here. Praetor Phoenix here, just too thick. And as soon as the Adepts get on those LMG boy lines, oh, the LMG boys are going down. Like, no chance here. We got the Deimos Vikings in the air to support us. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, so I just need more of this We just need more of this here. We need more disruptors. Biden 2020. Yes, sir. Let's see, I'm gonna get some more purification here. Was one of our opponents is called Donald Trump? I don't know. It's hilarious. It doesn't even matter at this point. I mean, here we go. Okay, I can get some purification echo, optimize emitters, get some purifier armaments here. So now, if Haunted Horner is smart, actually, Haunted Horner actually beats Raynor in the air this week because Raynor Vikings' only benefit is that they have a lot of range. But the thing is, the units have reduced vision this week, so they just can't see anything, which is great if they can't see anything, at least for us, because Raynor Vikings require that vision range, and so do Raynor tanks. But here is the part where I might have wished I have Immortals, but that's okay. I have a huge army of disruptors, and they're disrupting everything, at the very least. Let's see, my allies here are able to come here. Oh my god. Our Mercs is just getting massacred here. Let's see. There we go. I have access to some more hybrids, so I will put those down because I'm just tempo hybriding at this point. Ooh, that's my allies board, not mine. Let's see. Oh my god, these disruptors are doing a lot of work here. That's some good stuff, boys. That's some good stuff. Thing is, I don't care about Vikings if they land, because Vikings seriously aren't that dangerous when they land. So, okay, he killed my detection here. Let's see. Let's see, Purification Echo. I need the Purification Echo to fall onto the Black Hammers, though. But I have so many of these like disruptors that they're just blasting, and then Raynor's front line is going to be here. Oh, I don't have any echoes left. Okay, that's fine. Boom. Just gonna keep buying these guys here. I think, however, I'm starting to hit a cap, so I should probably start transitioning, or not transitioning, but like start supplementing my way with more frontline. I think I need to build a legionary box of some sort. Let's see. Let's get that legionary box going. Legionary boxes are super expensive, but oh my god, Fenix here with 196. We're getting pushed in here. Raynor Bio here, super aggressive. Let's see. Ooh. I think the thing is though, my disruptors are blowing their load like way too quickly. Like they're just blasting off right away as soon as the fight starts, and there's no increased cooldown. Okay, here we go. Ooh. That actually didn't work out too bad for us here. Although they're trying to contest hybrid at this point, so you know what? I think it's like I feel like it's time for like Immortals as well. And I feel like maybe instead of having my disruptors the way that I have them right now, I should probably just have them like in a V, so that they don't all just drop their blasts right away. I feel like that'll be more effective. There we go. And I'll have my immortal line over here. And I'll make one of these guys Taldaran, probably on this side. Let's do it. Presiding. Here we go. Let's see how this V performs. Because I think the ideal is that it gets staggered. Yes, it looks like I got a staggered blast going, and that looked much better. Fenix just jumping in there. Holy. I got a bunch of adepts here. The blasts here are going off, but ooh, they're only just able to eliminate some of the things here. And my immortals here are still alive, so that's good, but I need them to be hitting the black hammers. Which will happen soon enough, I think. I just gotta get critical mass of immortals on the field here. I just don't have enough of them right now. I'm gonna see if I can get some tempo hybrid over here. I'm not trying to mass hybrid right now, I'm just trying to like get hybrid on the field so that I can get some more units on the field. I'm gonna try and put Taldaran as far off from the center as possible so he doesn't get focused down. Although I feel like I should probably just put all my heroes on the left here, because there's a lot of black hammers on the left. And I would like to contest those black hammers. And I would like Taldaran to help me contest those black hammers. Let's see, the staggered? I think the staggered disruptors are actually pretty good here. And my front line is very good at tanking against the tanks. Ooh, but that's an August Grad here. That's gonna be bad. I don't think I can hold against that. We're gonna need Sky Furies. Oh, but our Manx is an August Grad. But the thing is, I think the enemy August Grad is tier... Yeah, it's level 3. Our August Grad is not even close. Okay. Is that enough? I think that's enough, but... Legionary box, maybe? I feel like I should scrap the Legionary box idea and just push forward with more Immortals. But... I don't know. I'm not too confident with the more Immortals thing, because, I feel like what I do need more of is just Legionary streaming in. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. Hyperion is out here. Oh Jesus. I don't know if I can hold on against this here. Let me get some ground upgrades here. I think I definitely do need more Legionaries to stream in though. And let's see. Hyperion should go down here. I think I should be able to go. Ooh. But the August Grad here is just really messing me up here. I think Taldarin is down. Yeah, Taldarin is down. You know what? Maybe I can swap his position with this Immortal over here. Legionary box. Legionary box. Man, this is a nice long game too. I think the... Oh my god, it's another... Oh god. I'm gonna need to start packing some anti-air here. I'm gonna have to start packing some scouts. If I don't start packing some scouts, I'm gonna be in trouble too. Like, Cannon Horner has a lot of air power, but like, honestly, it's not gonna be enough to contest this many battlecruisers, I don't think. Like, I believe, but I need help out here. Let's see. Like, Manx needs to get some Sky Furies. But, let's see. Okay. Legionary's just charging in there. Where's Caldalis? I can't tell. I have no anti-air potential here. And so I just have to, like... I just have to eat it from the Hyperion, basically. Ooh, okay. Oh my god. The August Grad here is just so hard for us to for me to contest. And he has a bunch of Black Hammers as well, so that's gonna make things really hard. Especially because my scouts don't have much range. I need to buy the combat sensor upgrade for them. I'll buy it when I spawn here. But I need to tell him get... Oh shoot, I have enough caps. Get Sky Furies. Boom, boom. I don't know if I should put those two hybrid there, to be honest. Put that over here. And then get some combat sensors. But I'm gonna need some scouts here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some scouts here. Okay, I think the staggered disruptors will definitely be good. And I can dominate the ground here quite nicely. Jesus. Oh, we got some big lag coming in here. Holy. Oh, I forgot to get suppression procedure here. I need Mojo to have that. I forgot about that entirely. But let's see. That should be blowing up some of his Ultralisk with the disruption blast here. Okay, there we go. August Grad taking hits. I have a lot of disruptors that are just sort of hidden here, but ooh, Black Hammers are going to start laying down the beat down here. But I should be able to clean it up decently. I have a good number of Immortals. I'm going to add some more scouts here to the mix. Let's see, how's Taldarin doing? 29, okay, that's good. I would like Taldarin to do even better. But I feel like the disruptors here are doing so good. They are actually doing so good. I feel like I could just add on some more disruptors here. I'm gonna add more disruptors here, because I feel like it's fine to have the Immortals because they're consistent DPS, but like the disruptors are just like non-negotiable burst damage. That just pop in and like beat you up. All right, so I should probably also get another conservator. I'm gonna probably like put one like right over here, just because. Let's see. I should be able to charge down these tanks quite nicely here. There we go. So that's why siege units aren't going to be this great this week, because they just have reduced vision range. And, you know, siege units already are kind of derp, and you just take off some vision range, and they're even bigger derps here. Where are my scouts? They have been shot down, haven't they? That is unfortunate. But Taldarin should be able to just massacre these Black Hammers. Oh my god, the Disruptors on top of that. Black Hammers didn't stand a chance there, but the Raynor Bow Wave here should just mess us up here quite hard. Yeah, but you know what? As long as I can make a dent into the Raynor Bow Wave, that's all that matters for me. I'm going to try and get a second line of Immortals here at this point. I'm going to keep Fenix in his Praetor suit here. But I feel like my scouts are going to need a lot more help. Yeah, they're going to need a lot more help here. Proceeds to not build scouts. I don't even know. I don't even know, guys. Like, because scouts are just... They're not that great against Raynor and against Mercs. You know, like, I'm out of my depth. Like, Phoenix Air is out of his depth. Like, in this matchup here. Boom. But Phoenix Ground is always strong. It's always been strong, so I can reasonably see myself contesting this. There's more battle cruisers. We got a lot of wraiths here, actually, that our Raynor opponent doesn't even realize exists. And that's good for us, I guess. Okay, Aftershocks here. Disruptors are just blowing everything to shreds, but I'm getting torn apart here. Okay, Taldarin. Oh, Taldarin's holding the line here. He's barely alive, and he's down. Okay. Man, this is shaping up to be one hell of a game here. But if he lands these Sky Furies, they would make it quick work of those Black Hammers here. But you know what's okay. He has the Sky Furies in the air, which is even better. Let's see, Disruptors here. Not getting too many kills here. But I think as long as they're constantly staggered out, they should be fine here. So maybe like the maximum stagger over here. I feel like I need more scouts though. Like I definitely feel like I'm lacking on the scouts department. So let's see how are we doing on tanks. Ooh, those tanks are pulling up real close. I don't like that. My wave is we're gonna take some big hits on our Nexus here. But let's see. I have exactly 3 Conservators, and they're shielding my wave quite nicely, except when they move forward from the shield. So that's not ideal. But there's so many. Our opponents aren't even scanning against those wraiths right now. That's good. That's good news. Boom, boom. And then I'm gonna try and just get some research done over here. I'm gonna see if I can just have more Conservators just sort of come in the back. And just have them put down their sentry shields. Because these guys activate their sentry shields quite early, and then this guy, I guess like I should put him a bit more forward. Can do something similar. Oh my god. Let's see. Yeah, like Skyfree should be able to take out the Pride of Augustgrads quite nicely if they're focused here. Ooh. But it looks like they're getting focused down really fast by those Marines here. Let's see. I'm gonna get some more Disruptors here. 101. Jesus. I can barely see what's going on here. But those Widow Mines are definitely cleaning house. I feel like Hanan Horner is going to end up doing the most damage in the late game. Because of just the Deimos Vikings, the rates that are going uncontested. Hyperion just getting taken down here. Like, the rates are just so tanky that they can eat those Black Hammer shots for days. Ooh, I failed that one. I mucked that one up there. Alright. Oh my god, can I hold this back? That's a lot of Raynor units here. Oh my god, my Conservators just dropped their shields in the same spot. I mean, I guess it's whatever, because all my units end up fighting there. Let's see, the Vikings here. I don't have enough scouts. I think I just don't have enough scouts. Like, I simply cannot take out the Hyperion fast enough. Alright, well, I'm just gonna build exclusively scouts. Maybe I can build like scouts instead of just along one side. I can spread them out. I don't know how good that would be, because that might be worse if they just get volleyed down, but they're gonna get volleyed down anyways, I guess. Okay, oh my god, we're getting some big lag here. I don't know if I can actually beat Mercs in the late game either, though, that's the thing. I'm tempted to buy a carrier, but I know that that's probably the worst thing I can do right now. Carriers don't scale well at this point of the game. I could probably get some Colossus. I actually probably can, because I have enough shielding for them at this point in terms of my allied air units here. There's a lot of Widow Mines here, but it's not going to clear out the tanks, which is the one main weakness here. I'm going to need to try and get some hybrid on the field. By some hybrid, I mean one hybrid. We're taking a lot of damage on the Nexus here. That is really bad news. The tanks are probably going to be able to snipe it here. Oh, shoot. Those tanks are going to get it here. I mean, if they don't get it right now, then, like... Oh, it's super close. Oh, this push is dicey. It's on me, basically, to hold it down here. And I don't know if I can hold it down. I mean, we're getting like we're getting frames, man. We're talking like 1 frame, 2 frame. You know, it's like holy. I think most of my scouts are getting blown out of the water here. That's really bad for me because I don't know. Phoenix Air just can't keep up. I think. That's the one thing I sort of resent about most Protoss commanders. Their air just ain't. The air doesn't cut it. I don't know. Obviously I don't have enough scouts on the field. Probably some of you guys will say that. But I also need to hold back like the ground units that are coming in, right? So it's hard to bounce. It's like the thing is like Phoenix does a little bit better by comparison to other Protoss air commanders. But I think probably the best Protoss air would probably go to like the most balanced, I would say, would probably actually go to Artanis, I think. Because he has a long-range, high damage value unit, and he has a short-range, low damage, but high rate of fire unit. Oh my god, this guy has 172 kills. Probably mostly Zerglings here. Tickle Beam. Even these Legionaries got a lot of kills. And they were part of the Legionary box. Holy. That's a lot. The Adepts weren't doing too great after a certain point in time. Let's have a look at our heroes here. I don't think I did... Oh my god. The heroes going like hundreds... Taldarin probably coming in a little too late here. I don't know. I feel like maybe if I had more scouts, maybe that would have done something here. Oh my god, look at that. I massacred those units. I was just eating like all of Manx's ground units here. Like he was just sending so many. And then Han Horror did a lot here. Our Manx actually, I think he's probably new to Manx. Judging by the way he's playing. The fact that he has no Zerglings and he has his boys, like he has like a handful of boys. And he's only been building Royal Guards. He's definitely new to Manx. So you know what? That's okay. You know, you win some, you lose some. Yeah, Manx should not be getting those type of DPS numbers here. I did a lot of damage because probably some of you guys have said the disruptors do overkill. So there is that. And yeah, I mean Han Horn doing a lot of damage. Not surprising because Han Horn just dominated like with these Daemons Vikings here. Let's have a look at the resources. Our Manx actually didn't gas for the longest time. You have to gas as Manx. If you don't gas, like you're in really bad shape. Especially because this is a Bountiful Brawl too. Alright, let's get right onto the tier list right now. Alright, and we are back. Let's get right to it. So, for those of you who decided to skip ahead, and this is the game plan for the tier list. We're just going to talk about the ores, overall strategy, and commander rankings. If you guys are not yet subbed and you guys enjoy this kind of content, you want to keep up with it, be sure to drop a sub. Let's go. So, Brawl Modifiers. We have Mercenaries, we're just summon powerful one-time use hybrid, and then we got Void, which is all units have just reduced vision range by 3, which is pretty significant, and Bountiful, which grants Refineries a double income, so you should be auto-gassing this week. So, I think overall strategy, I don't know if there is a strategy this week, but I just think just like the idea that to think about is that melee units in general will be better than normal because they don't really care about the sight range, while siege units will be slightly worse than normal, and range units with like just range units with large range are going to be worse than normal because now they have to get a little closer, right? Most of the time, the range units that are good, like say a Wrathwalker or a Siege Tanks, they're good because they're so far back that it's almost impossible to get to them. But now they have to walk up closer. So they're going to be worse. So I think this week we're actually going to have a shakeup of the tier list. And I want to say Zerg commanders, specifically Zagara, Kerrigan, and Dahaka are going to be very good. So I think Zagara's going to be very good because Bountiful just always makes Zagara better. Just having more access to money means more access to abs, which means more access to explosions, which means more access to wiping out your opponent's wave completely. And Zagara doesn't really care about the extra range, like reduction, right? In fact, it benefits her because most of her opponents who counter her would build siege units to sort of try and shut it down, right? And now siege units are extra derpy and they also have less range, so they're going to struggle even more. Kerrigan sort of plays in the same vein as Cigar, but I think I have an interesting idea I want to try out, which is Kerrigan Ultralisk plus Lurkers. So Lurkers are a siege unit, and they do have that 11 range, and they technically have like shorter range as well. But because they can stealth themselves by burrowing, I think they have an edge over other siege units. I don't know if they actually do. If it turns out it doesn't, then that's kind of. But Kerrigan's Ultralists are still going to be the monstrosities that they are, and Kerrigan's Hydralisks are still going to be the DPS monsters that they are. So she's still going to have that very powerful pushing potential. But I have a feeling Lurkers might be pretty good. And in the same vein, I'm thinking Dahaka Impalers could do something similar. Although I think Impalers' burrow time might be a little too long. But like a Dahaka with super thick, punchy front line, which just sort of runs in with Impalers to back them up, I feel would be very good this week. Especially with the hybrid as well. You just want to just sort of bring in a super, super powerful wave and super aggressive wave. So in the A tier, I sort of have commanders who I think will deal very well with that, actually. So I have Artanis, because Artanis probably has the tankiest wave ever because of the Guardian Shell, the Immortality Protocol that just prevents some of his units dying. His Immortals have 500 health. And Immortals are short range, so they don't really care about the range reduction. Like Dragoons might care, Scarabs will care, Tempest will care, but I'm just sort of thinking about the matchup of going into all these Zerg commanders. The Tempest probably won't be something you'll be building. You'll probably be building your standard classic Crusher Artanis composition with Zealot, Archon, Immortal, Dragoon sort of mixed in there, right? And that composition doesn't really care too much about range. Probably only the Dragoons will care, but Immortals have always had short range, so they're just whatever. They'll just move forward anyways. And next up on the list, I have Han and Horner, because I think if it's a Zagara week, then Han and Horner is also going to shine, because Han and Horner is probably the only very, very reliable counter to Zagara, because after a certain point in time, Han and Horner will just have so many Daemons Vikings that everything that Zagara sends forward will just get shredded to pieces by the overlapping auto attacks with Daemons Vikings. And that being said, Han and Horner just is also takes very kindly to Bountiful, because they have quite a lot of expensive units, and Bountiful is good. And also, as we saw in that game, Raynor Vikings are actually not as great against Han and Horner Vikings anymore, because they lack that vision range that used to give them the advantage. And so they have to fly in closer against Han and Horror Vikings, which means now they have to go toe-to-toe with them, which means they're going to struggle. And next in the H tier, I think I actually have Fenix. So I have Fenix here because I think Phoenix's Legionaries are actually ridiculously strong. They're 150 minerals for 300 HP and 40 damage per auto attack set. And I don't know, I think Fenix, with the gateway composition that I had there with disruptors to back them up, can absolutely dominate the ground. And because enemy siege units will just be struggling, Fenix doesn't have to worry about that sort of late game drop off, which he sort of struggles with, where it's your opponents end up having so many siege units that your front line just gets melted instantly. Now it's the enemy siege units sort of just unsiege to do their derpy thing, and then they get jumped by your legionaries, and then they die horribly. And disruptors also help a lot. So I feel like Phoenix is gonna have a better time. And then we have Alarak. You're probably wondering why is Alarak in here? Because Wrathwalkers are gonna suck now, right? But I'm just thinking maybe Motherships would be very good, because Bountiful enables Alarak to get more money. Motherships usually right now kind of suck because they cost a lot and aren't exactly that great into most compositions. They end up getting melted by most anti-air units. But I feel with the range reduction, Motherships might have the advantage. Because most of the times, Motherships get outranged, significantly. But if your opponents can't see as far, they'll have to walk closer, which negates that range advantage. I'm thinking of Goliaths or Stetman Hydras, right? Or even Vikings. And so that'll help the Mothership win more of those trades. I'm thinking. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. And if I am wrong about the Mothership, then I don't think Alarak's going to be that great this week. He's probably a C tier. But that being said, Alarak himself is quite strong. So maybe a pure chicken nugget build where you just send Alarak in with literally a full field of chicken nuggets, and he just I don't know, goes ham. I don't know. That might work too. who knows? I'll try both of them out, to be honest. And yeah. And next here, we have Stukov. I think Stukov, honestly, is a kind of true neutral. Because this week, he doesn't really have to rely on that on his, like, siege units if he doesn't want to. I feel like Stukov tanks are still quite good. But, you know, they're going to suffer from that reduced vision range, which is going to mess with them a bit. But if you have, like, a constant stream of, like, civilians, bunkers, and all those other things walking up, you should be fine. And also, I'm thinking Apocalypse would be very good too, just to run in there. Like, melee units are going to be a lot better, and APOC is like probably like the biggest melee unit out there. So yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like Stukov is going to be super OP because like APOCs are still expensive to buy, right? But I feel like he is definitely not weak. Next we have Mercs. I think Mercs Bio is definitely, like, as you saw in that game, definitely still very viable, still very powerful. But what backs up Mercs Bio, which is the shock divisions, are going to struggle a bit more. However, I don't think they're going to actually be too bad, because shock divisions have fast siege, and they have more vision range than normal because of their level 2, and they have more attack range. Obviously, the attack range isn't going to come into play this time because of the reduced range from Void, but they offset Void's limiting vision range, right? Because they get +2 bonus, but Void is -3, so they actually only get -1. So I feel like shock divisions might actually be still pretty good, but I'll have to playtest that for myself. Next, we have Abathur. I actually don't know what I'm going to do with Abathur this week. Like, I think it's probably just going to be, like, the classic stall with the creepers. I don't know if Air Abathur will be as good this week, because Guardians lose that sight range advantage that they always had, and they're going to have to be a little closer to the fight, which is not as ideal. But I think stall Abathur, just because of Bountiful, is just always going to be good. You're just going to have more stall capacity. Your allies are going to have to pick up the slack. And I mean, you could also go for a transition, although I don't know. I just prefer to go all out with the stall, unless like I'm absolutely getting dumpstered, like the stall is just not stalling at all. Then I'll swap it up. But yeah, like I think stall Abathur will be pretty significant this week. Next we have Borazoon. I was debating if Borazoon should belong somewhere higher or somewhere lower, because I'm thinking like Stalkers with the stealth are technically very good, because your opponent's detection this week also has reduced vision range, so they're not going to see as much. But you're not going to see as much either. So I don't know. I feel like Borazoon has a lot of potential this week with the stealth and just like messing with your opponents and just, you know, hiding from their detection, or just even going straight for the detection. You know, like the normal Borazoon strat with Corsairs and everything, might be very good. But I don't know how Borazoon actually matches up into, like, say, Kerrigan or Zagara. I don't know if Borazoon's Stalkers are actually thick enough to sustain an assault from Abs. I don't think I've actually played that matchup before on either side. Or if I have, it's been a long time. So, I don't know, I'm curious. But I think Borazoon has potential this week. Next up, we have Tychus. Tychus, I think, gets hurt a lot by the loss of vision range. That being said, though, like, he gets hurt a lot by siege units, and siege units are a lot weaker because they have reduced vision range. So maybe like a all-out dive composition with Boswell might be hilarious to watch. That being said, like, you do need some sort of AoE, so like probably like Blaze Boswell, run it down. I don't know if that's ever like a composition that actually ever works. Obviously, like, you should probably build to counter your opponent, but the reduced vision range should help Tychus, but it should also hurt him. So I feel like it's sort of like a neutral position. So he doesn't like he's just in the middle. And then next we have Stetman. I don't think the vision range reduction. Actually, no, the vision range reduction does kind of hurt Stackbreaker Stetman with the Banelings, because I think the Banelings can't see as far, which is kind of bad. But if you have Ultralisk to lead the charge, especially with Bountiful, you're going to have a lot more Ultralisk a lot quicker. It shouldn't be too bad. That being said, like, Stetman's like Lurkers are kind of okay, but like they're going to suffer from the vision range reduction. and you could micro them around and just keep them alive, and that might be a viable strategy this week. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like Stetman is also. I was tempted to place him higher, but I don't. I think here's probably the best place because he's quite expensive to play still. And then next in the C tier, I have Nova. So I'm just thinking because like, if you really want to hold down the ground, Nova, you kind of want to use either tanks or libs. And both of them are going to suffer from range reduction, which makes them not as great. I think the libs get hurt less because they just probably won't be able to siege up as far away with their cannon, which still hurts them. And that being said, like everything else Nova has, I don't think they really take a big hit, but it's just like I think her dominance on ground might take a hit. But that being said, like Bountiful should like help her out a bit in terms of just being able to afford her more expensive units, but then obviously you're against a lot more units. So yeah, I don't know. I think Nova's like siege potential, which is like her backbone of her late game army, is just a lot weaker this week. And then next in the C tier we have Raynor if you play him for ground domination with tanks, or if you play him for aerial domination with Vikings. I think Raynor has the potential to be A if you just go Fire Bat, Marauder, like just Raynor Bio, Fire Bat, Marauder, Marine, and just charge it down with that extra income. I feel like that could be hilarious. I don't know how good that would be, but because that usually gets diced up by enemy siege, I feel like you'd have a slightly better time. Although I think disruptors would definitely give you a bad day. Although I think if you run fast enough, you can dodge the disruptors if you run fast enough. We'll see. And then next in the D tier we have our D tier champions, Karax and Swan. So Karax here is a D because he can't dominate the ground like he used to because Colossus don't have that bonus range anymore. Or not bonus range, but bonus sight, I should say. And aerial Karax is not too bad, but if you're like your mirages are already nearsighted, and then like your carrier DPS drops off really hard. It's one of the reasons why I don't like it. And if you're against an opponent that can build lots of small units like Marines, LMG boys, Hydralisk, for example, or like infested Marines, your mirages are gonna get dumpstered real quick, and that's most of your aerial DPS. Mirages also can't pick up the hybrid, and hybrid also have a lot of armor, so your carriers are gonna take like 10 years to cut through them. If you do go carriers. So I just feel like Karax is just not in a great spot this week. Because he could have played like a very powerful, I would say, Mirage Colossus Zealot anti-ground composition. With the Mirage as the screen for the Colossus. But I don't know. I feel like it might be a little bit weaker. Maybe I'm just underestimating it too much. But I feel like it's not that great. And then Swan also suffers from the same issue in the fact that like a very important component of his Death Ball, his siege tank, is basically, I would say, nearly useless this week because his siege tank has a 4-second siege time, and without that good vision range that it normally has, it's gonna like do that derp thing where it sieges up, unsieges, and then sieges up again. But by the time it sieges up again, it gets destroyed. Like Swan is just gonna be so much harder to play this week. So I think like that's why he's like bottom D tier, I guess. Well, anyways, guys, that's it for the tier list. I hope you guys found this insightful. If you guys have any disagreements or any other things you would like to share, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below, as I do read all of them, and I, do love seeing different perspectives. Because this is just what I think, right? And yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys later.